Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew Bertoli. I'm an employment counselor at Second Chance Employment Counseling in Guelph. In today's workshop, we're going to look at how to apply for jobs online. Second Chance Employment Counseling provides a range of services to both job seekers and employers. All of our services are free, and with 3 locations to assist you, we'd be happy to help with your job search or your hiring needs. In this workshop, I'm going to be showing you how to apply online, including what you'll need before you apply, as well as the different job search engines you can use. After this, we'll bring you through a demonstration of how to apply online, and finally, we'll talk about some tools and resources to help you in your job search. While making the effort to apply for a job in person is still an excellent way to show initiative, many companies and organizations nowadays post job vacancies online. Companies post online for several reasons. It saves them time and resources while reaching a wider audience, and it allows companies to use applicant tracking software to screen resumes and cover letters. Digital ads can also last much longer than print ads in your local paper and include jobs from all over the globe. It is increasingly important for job seekers to have the skills and tech savvy to apply for jobs using different online platforms to help broaden your job search and increase your chances of success. It's important to have the following: internet access, electronic copies of your resume and cover letter saved as PDFs, as well as your references and their contact information, along with a professional email address and enough time to devote to thoroughly completing your online applications accurately. If you don't have internet access at home, please visit our resource center or your local library for free access. Here are some quick tips for your resume before you begin your online job search. Your resume should contain accurate contact information while looking neat and professional. It should have a consistent font style, be free of spelling, grammatical, and formatting errors, and always be relevant to the position you are applying for. You will often need more than one version of your resume so that it is tailored to each specific job. It's a great idea to include keywords in your resume and cover letter that come directly from the job ad or company website. Applicant tracking software is commonly used by companies to scan digital resumes, searching for specific skills and qualifications. Make sure to include industry-specific skills and soft skills needed for the role. It's always a good idea to have someone read over your resume before you submit it to an employer. Also, make sure your resume and cover letter are saved in a PDF format. This way, the format stays consistent and none of your information can be changed or altered. In order to ensure your digital resume is readable by applicant tracking software, avoid columns, tables, pictures, images, text boxes, or data in the head or footnotes. Here are a few quick tips for your cover letters. Cover letters aren't always required with online applications. However, they are an excellent tool to show your enthusiasm and further market yourself to the position you are applying to. Make sure that your cover letter is tailored to the role you are interested in and includes great examples of why you are an excellent candidate for the job. If possible, find out direct company contact information. This will help you avoid using generic introductions such as "Dear Hiring Manager" or "To whom this may concern." As with your resume, a strong cover letter will contain keywords and industry-specific skills and qualifications. It should not be longer than 1 page, and generally 3 paragraphs is considered appropriate. Avoid repeating what's already in your resume and focus on how your skills will solve company problems and increase company outcomes. There are many helpful online examples of effective cover letters, and your Second Chance Employment Counselor would be happy to assist you in crafting the perfect cover letter for the job you want. What do we mean by keywords? Keywords refer to skills and qualifications that tend to come up frequently in job postings and job descriptions. They can be industry specific and technical, such as having certain training or certificates, or more general and transferable skills like being a strong team player. These are the main skills, traits, and qualifications the ideal applicant will possess in order to be considered a strong candidate for the job. As such, it is important to make sure that your resume and cover letter reflect those skills. These keywords can be generally found in the job posting, or you can look them up by occupation on sites such as jobscan.com or glassdoor.ca. For keywords, remember to spell them out and avoid using acronyms and short forms on your resume and cover letter. Here's an example of strong keywords to be used based on an occupation type. As we can see, customer service jobs have many of the same attributes, and therefore you can include keywords such as problem solving, sales driven, and point of sales experience in your resume or cover letter. Remember to think about the job role and the main task and challenges that will come along with it. This will help you create your own keywords for different jobs and occupations. Resume and cover letter. Don't forget where you have saved your resume on your computer. When you are ready to apply, you will need to upload and attach your resume and cover letter to the job posting application or email. Save your document using a title such as first and last name and the position or company name. Avoid using something generic like Resume 1. Remember to save your resume in a PDF format. Some websites will not allow you to upload resumes and cover letters separately, so you may need to save them as a single document. Other sites may ask you to copy and paste your resume into a text box. Just be sure to read the applications directly clearly and follow the directions. There are lots of places to look for online job postings. There are a wide variety of online job search engines, such as Indeed or the Job Bank. Also, different job search engines will have different job postings, and some job search engines only post for specific sectors of work or fields of work. Another great place to look is social media, such as LinkedIn or Facebook. Depending on the business, you may be able to apply directly through your social media. Finally, if you want to work at a specific business or company, a great place to start is their own website. Corporate and business websites often have career pages where you can explore the positions that they are currently hiring for. For a successful online job search, you'll want to explore several different websites. We'll now talk about how to navigate these websites and demonstrate how to use a couple of them. Most online job banks are fairly easy to navigate once you know what you're doing and know how to filter your search. Postings are typically organized by date posted or by whether the employer has paid to have their job posting featured on the first page. You can customize your job search by using search filters provided by the site. These allow you to sort through the positions that are most applicable to you. It is important to read individual postings carefully and follow the application directions accurately. Not every posting will have the exact same application process. The application instructions will vary based on the employer. Some postings will be a quick upload of your resume and you're done, while others will redirect you to a corporate website or second-party application process. Some online postings will ask the applicant to email their resume to the employer, and some may even direct interested candidates to apply in person. In general, make sure you have reviewed specific instructions and expectations as outlined by the employer. I'm going to walk you through how to apply to an online job posting using a couple of the more popular job board websites, starting with Indeed. First, type Indeed into your web browser search bar. The home screen here will include search tabs such as what and where for users to customize their job search, and options up along the top for users to create their own account, upload their resumes, and have email alerts sent to them along with job postings they may be interested in. You can use Indeed without a personalized account, but there are benefits to having one. To start our job search, we can click Find Jobs. This page will list jobs, but they are currently not filtered to what you may be looking for. Indeed shows job postings from all over, so we need to tell Indeed where we live, how far we want to travel for work, and what type of work we are looking for. We can start by making sure your job search results are based on your geographical location, that is the area where you are able to work. You can customize this by how many kilometers away you are willing to go to work, and if you use public transportation, make sure you consider this when you set your search distance. So we can see here that Guelph has been selected as our area of job search,
And here we can adjust how many kilometers we want to search for jobs. Again, if we are taking public transportation, we can click exact locations only, and this will show us jobs just from Guelph. As we move farther away, this will begin to show us jobs from the surrounding areas such as Fergus or Waterloo. Once we have selected our geographical location, we can start to narrow down our job search to jobs that we are interested in. You can start by entering a job title such as dishwasher or line cook, or keywords such as food, construction, or office. You can also enter a specific name. If we click here, sometimes Indeed will provide suggestions as to what we may be looking for, or we can type in our own. Finally, we want to make sure we are applying to jobs that have been recently posted, as we want to avoid applying to positions that have been on the site for more than 30 days. We can do this by clicking Date. This will reorganize the job list from the most recently posted jobs down to older postings. To recap, we want to make sure that our geographical area is correct, that the jobs that we are seeing are within our travel abilities, and that we are seeing the most recent jobs by clicking Date. Now that we have narrowed down our job search to what we are looking for, we can begin to explore the jobs that have been posted. In order to explore a job further, simply hover your mouse over the job title and click. Job ads tend to contain the following information: a job title, the company name and address, whether it's part-time or full-time, permanent or contract. Also, a job description of the primary job functions, essential or preferred requirements and qualifications, as well as application instructions. Some job postings also contain a bio or information on salary and employee benefits. As you look through the job posting, read the requirements carefully. Do you meet the qualifications? Is it accessible to you? What are the shifts? Do they work with your other commitments? If you have answered yes, it's a good time now to click Apply. A quick tip: it is good to scan through these postings for the keywords that we talked about to ensure that they are included in the resume before you apply. For this position, your resume should contain references to any customer service experience you have or previous work within the food service industry. To start the application process, select Apply Now. When you click the Apply Now, this screen will open to initiate the application process. Again, this may look different based on the company, but let's take a look at this posting. You'll be asked to input your personal information, so your first and last name as they appear on your resume, your work-friendly email address, and optionally your phone number. Remember, an email is required for Indeed, as some applications will email you or text you a PIN that you have to input to continue the process. The next step now is to select Choose File to upload your resume from where you saved it on your computer or device. Once you have successfully uploaded your resume, it's a good idea to review and make sure all your information is correct, including your name, email, and phone number. As we scroll down, you'll come across the option to include a cover letter. It is a good idea to include a cover letter here if you have not included a cover letter in your attached resume. Once everything is reviewed, you can click Continue. At this point, you will be sent a PIN number, either to your email or to your cell phone. This may take a few minutes to get there, and once it is there, enter the code and press Continue. Once you've entered your PIN and selected Continue, some employers will pre-screen applicants here by asking some questions about your availability, your experience for the role, whether you live in the same location as the company, or perhaps even a situational question about how you would respond in a certain situation. Answer these questions honestly. Make sure you give very flexible availability if you can, as this will make you a more appealing candidate to the employer. Once this information is filled out, click Continue. You will now have one last opportunity to review your application. Make sure that the information you have inputted is correct and that any screening questions that were asked are also correct. You may now hit Apply and you will have successfully applied to the position. Remember, not all Indeed applications are the same. Some job postings will require you to apply through their own company website. If you see apply on company website, this means you are being taken to the company's recruitment page. Here, you will have a job description along with potentially other information. Remember, you are always looking for a link that says apply. On several company websites, you will have to create a login, answer pre-screening questions, and attach your resume. Some of these applications can take anywhere from 5 minutes or up to an hour. So be sure to give yourself lots of time to apply for each position.
If you're unable to demonstrate the file management box, here is an example. When you click the Apply Now button, a screen will open to initiate the application process. Again, this may look different based on the company. As demonstrated in the video, input your personal information. When you click Choose File, the File Management box will open on your computer screen. Find your resume on your computer and double-click. You will now see your resume file name beside the Choose File button. This means that the file has been attached. Next, we're going to take a look at applying through Kijiji.
Kijiji is another popular job searching website. Let's take a look at how to set up our job search, filter our results, and find the jobs that we're looking for. Maybe you are familiar with Kijiji as an online platform for buying and selling items, but employers also use it to post jobs. Most jobs are from companies, but Kijiji also allows individuals to post ads for short-term cash work and positions that sometimes aren't typically found on Indeed or the Job Bank. In order to use Kijiji, you will need to register for a Kijiji account. This will allow you to apply to job postings and forward your resume through Kijiji to employers. To register, find the Register button across the top of the screen. A new page will open, and now you can enter your email information, name, and create a password. Now that you have registered and created a login, you are now ready to begin your job search. Like other online job search websites, Kijiji allows job seekers to customize their search in various ways. You can filter by the date the job is posted, job type, industry type, and location. To get started, select the drop-down tab and find Jobs. Make sure your location is set to Guelph. We can further narrow or expand our search by clicking here and filling in Guelph, Ontario. This will allow us to expand or retract the area of our job search. For today, we'll select 10 kilometers and we can hit apply. Now that you have selected the correct parameters for our job search, we can click the search icon. Along the side, you will see several different job sectors, as well as the different job types, such as full-time, part-time, and contract. You can select these and start to narrow your job search. Let's take a look at this posting as an example. In this posting, we can see the employer has given us the option on how to apply, as well as required information needed. Along with our resume, the employer has asked for certificates and licenses, so be sure to include these in your application. They have also given us the option of calling for more information or applying through Kijiji. In this case, I would think it's a good idea to do both. First, we can apply online by attaching our resume and writing a short professional letter to the employer. Click where it says Upload Resume and upload your resume by double-clicking it and attaching the file. It is also a good idea to select Send me a copy of the email. This will make it easier to remember what jobs you have applied for in the future. When your resume is successfully attached, remember to ensure that you've included all the proper documents and that there are no errors in your cover letter, resume, or the message to the employer. If you feel ready, you can click Send Message. This will now apply and send the information to the employer. You have now completed applying to a job on Kijiji.
When you apply for an online job posting, you still need to consider the type of impression you are making on the employer. Things such as not following directions as outlined in the job posting, or being too sloppy or casual with your email will create a bad impression. Take time to make a good impression by crafting a professional sounding email that is free of errors. and make sure you are including the information requested by the employer. You will still want to ensure your email subject line is descriptive and specific, and that in the body of your email, you write a short message to indicate the reason for your email. You can keep this email short and polite, but make sure it is formatted neatly. If you are unsure of what to write or don't know how to attach files to your email, ask your second chance employment counselor, and they'd be happy to help. How will you explore applying to company or business websites? Company or business websites have different application processes, and each is unique. Some larger companies only accept online applications. On the company homepage, find a link to Careers or Job Opportunities. Usually this link can be found at the bottom of the homepage. Clicking here will bring up available job openings in various areas of the company. Many companies will require applicants to create an account with a username and passcode. It is a good idea to keep the details of your various company accounts saved on your computer, as this will allow you to access your accounts later or apply for more jobs on their websites. Companies that have multiple locations, start your search by indicating your preferred location. This will narrow down the list to positions that are available to you based on your geographical location. In this example, we have narrowed down the search by setting Guelph as our location. By selecting Guelph, you will see job ad results for various positions within the company at different Guelph locations. Remember to proceed with caution with jobs that say they were posted 30 plus days ago. They may have already been filled, but have not been removed by the employer. Select positions that appeal to you. Click on the link to reveal more information about the role. Does it seem like a good fit? If so, click Apply. Stated earlier, once you have clicked the Apply button, you will be redirected to a new page where you'll be instructed to create a user account. Choose a password you remember and write it down so as not to forget it. Once your account is created, you will get an email to verify it and continue the application instructions. Remember to take your time and follow directions carefully. Company applications will usually require an applicant to complete a pre-screening assessment for the role. These can typically take anywhere between 20 to 45 minutes and will consist of multiple choice questions. These questions are designed to identify certain personality traits through a series of character-based questions on how you would describe yourself, as well as a series of scenario-based questions in order to determine how you would react in certain situations. Applicant tracking software is used to identify candidates who possess the qualities they are looking for in their ideal employee. It is important not to rush and read each question carefully. It is helpful to think like an employer as you go through these questions and ensure you are presenting yourself in a positive light. After the assessment is complete and each part of the application is submitted, you will automatically receive an email notification to confirm your application has been received and what are the next steps. You can also apply to jobs using your cell phone. Many of the job search engines we discussed have apps that can be downloaded onto your phone. You can also attach and email employers your resume using your cell phone. To do this, we first need to set up our email on our cell phone. Find the email app on your cell phone. This will bring the option menu you see on the right. Select your email provider, or if you don't have an email, you can now create a new email address. Selected your email provider, enter your email address and password. On the right, you will be asked to allow your phone to access your contacts from both your phone and your existing email address. By allowing your phone to sync with your existing email and contacts, it will make it easier to send emails and access your contacts through your phone. Finally, you can name your email account and accept the permissions you have set for your contacts. After this setup, the app will open up and you should see your email along with your inbox and other email options. To send an email, select the corresponding button on your phone screen to open up a new email. If you are wanting to send your resume to an employer, an easy way to do this is to first send your resume to yourself. As we did in the previous online application, you can use your computer and attach and send your resume to your own email address. You can now forward the same email address to the employer and your resume will already be attached to the email. You can also save your resume to your phone. Like saving it on a computer, you can select where to save your resume on your cell phone. Once we have our new or forwarded email, our next step is to fill in the information. Remember, we need a clear and concise subject line, and if we are forwarding our message, be sure to erase any text from the previous email before beginning your short message to the employer. You can see our resume is now attached and we have created a short email to the employer. Again, we want to make sure we have no spelling errors and that the correct resume is attached. Once you have reviewed everything, you can now send this to the employer. It is important to track your job search. This will not only help you remember what jobs you have applied to, but the outcome as well. Having a tracking form will also prevent you from applying to the same job twice. It is important to schedule on your tracking sheet when you will follow up with employers about your application and whether or not your application resulted in a callback or an interview. If you find that you were sending out lots of resumes but not hearing back from employers, it is a good idea to change up your resume and reorganize it by including different keywords or skills. Successfully searching for and applying to online jobs is a necessary skill for job seekers. In this workshop, you learned why applying online is beneficial for both the employer and job seeker. We looked at where to find online job listings and how to navigate these websites. We reviewed how to tailor your digital resume and cover letter so it's readable to applicant tracking software, as well as how to incorporate keywords that best describe the skills and qualifications essential for the role. After reviewing our examples, take some time to explore some of the sites we suggested and get familiar with each platform. Don't forget to keep your online job search organized and follow up with employers as needed. Remember, applying for jobs online is just one tool in your job search. Don't stop going in person, networking, and making cold calls. Thanks for watching, and I hope this presentation was helpful. For more information about our services, please give us a call or visit our website. We would also greatly appreciate your feedback about this or any of our other presentations. Thank you for your time and best of luck in your job search.